located in the heart of the West's capital city of business and finance. This is headquarters for one of the biggest marketing success stories in American corporate history.
Good morning, Herbalife Distributor Relations. Phil Perrin may help you.
Herbalife International, a dream-come-true company that connects a network of distributors worldwide to account for sales of $488 million during 1984. Telephone communications, even computers, have been pushed to experimental limits to keep pace with Herbalife, a company of tomorrow that had its beginnings just a few yesterdays ago. The building was a converted wheat factory. It became Herbalife headquarters in February 1980. And to 23-year-old Mark Hughes, the only impressive thing about this place was the address, Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills is a prestigious area. It's one of the nicest areas in the whole wide world as far as I'm concerned. About 99% of it. The other 1% is where my little office was.
For the first 7 months, there were 4 employees, and one of them was Olga Aponi.
Little did I know when I first got started that I would be doing, I would be a secretary, an order clerk, a complaint department. It was a lot of fun because it was a very small office. And then Mark had leased the building next to us for business opportunity meetings, and Mark would give the meetings himself at 7:45 p.m. every Tuesday and Thursday night to get people interested in the business, get people interested in Herbalife. But one thing that I really admired about Mark is his persistence and consistency and dedication to what his goal was.
The goals of Herbalife have always revolved around the personal drive of Mark Hughes. The Herbalife story is his story.
Let's make Herbalife number one!
My father left before I was born, so I really didn't have much of a father. I was basically brought up by my grandparents.
Although raised by grandparents, Mark did see his real mother destroyed by her struggle with weight problems and her use of dangerous diet prescription drugs.
I can remember seeing her in the hospital and having a lot of things happen to her from drugs and what drugs can do to you. When I was 18 years old, she finally died from a drug overdose. At that time, I got very, very serious about nutrition, what nutrition would do for you.
Searching for a safe and effective nutritional program, Mark Hughes developed a unique herbal-based product line.
My first customer was my granny. I stuck the can over in her face and I said, listen, Granny, you're fat. You need this stuff.
Motivated by his mother's memory and with the confidence in a quality product line, Mark developed a simple 3-phase method for getting people to try Herbalife.
So number 1, you use our products. Number 2, you wear the button. And number 3, you talk to people.
Use the product, wear the button, talk to people. Now Mark's dream has made dreams come true for others all over the world.
I've lost over 90 pounds from a 48-inch waist to a 34-inch waist. I love it.
It doesn't matter where you are right now. It doesn't matter how fat you are, how broke you are, or what your situation is. The important thing is where you can be.
I weighed 434 pounds, and I got on these products. It was the 36th program I'd tried in my life, and I really didn't expect it to work. But one thing I did was dedicate myself to these products, and I stayed on them. And to date, I've lost 213 pounds.
This is a success story. From a location in a former wheat factory to a world headquarters in 5 years. From the frustration of not being able to do anything to the thrill of helping anyone who will listen.
Things that will happen to this company are going to be unbelievable. And with these products and you people, we are going to be able to make this a better world for people to live in and take care of themselves.
But Herbalife is not an overnight, easy rise to fame success story. However, in spite of its very unglamorous beginnings, the products were accepted, as sales totaled $23,000 by the end of the first month. Herbalife continued growing, and at the end of the first year, sales had reached an impressive $2 million. In 1981, the small storefront moved to a new warehouse and office in Culver City, and the Orange County warehouse was opened to meet the ever-increasing demand for Herbalife products. Sales for its second year jumped to $10 million. In 1982, the Calgary Distribution Center opened to answer the demand for Mark's products in Canada. The company was now Herbalife International.
I live in Toronto, and altogether I've lost 115 pounds.
Hello, I'm Fred Weston from Toronto, and I've lost over 42 pounds. If you're not on these products, get on them. They are absolutely fantastic.
And at home, sales activity skyrocketed, prompting the opening of a distribution center in Dallas, Texas. The headquarters took over more office space as well. There's no doubt Herbalife's message of good, sound, basic nutrition was being heard and acted upon. Sales for the third year reached a staggering $55 million. In 1983, Herbalife moved down under with the opening of a distribution center in Australia. It was the first venture overseas for Herbalife, and now the world was beginning to learn about Mark's new unique products and get results.
They're a dangerous breed, made so much me wallaby speed.
Sales for Herbalife's fourth year more than doubled from the year before. The total, $140 million. In 1984, something happened that would open yet a bigger door for Herbalife. The company broadcast an opportunity meeting live by satellite. 33 cities in the U.S. and Canada watched as 9 Herbalife supervisors received bonus awards totaling $500,000. By all accounts, 1984 was a record breaker, as Herbalife closed its fiscal year with total sales, national and international, of $512 million.
But we also have an incredible opportunity in Herbalife. And the great thing about the opportunity, it doesn't care who you are. It doesn't make any difference what your background is. It doesn't make any difference what color of skin you got. It doesn't make any difference what religion you are. It doesn't make any difference what kind of place you are as far as how much money you're making. Herbalife will accept anybody who wants to talk good about Herbalife and go out into the marketplace. And all you have to do to really do the business is to use the products. That's the number one thing. Trust me, if you're here for the first night, you start using these products, and even if you don't have any weight to lose, you'll feel so good in the next 2 weeks, you won't even believe it. You want to be telling everybody about the stuff. And for those of you that have got to lose some weight, everybody that you know is going to want to start asking you about the products and want to get on it. How many of you know 10 or more people that want to lose weight? See, it's unbelievable. Okay? And that's how the opportunity works. When you start out, you get a little distributor kit, okay, and it has your little paperwork in there. And the great thing about getting registered with the company is, unlike most businesses, if you were going to go out and start your own business, okay, where you had to put up $100,000 of capital and, you know, put big signs on a building or whatever it was going to have to do to advertise and all that kind of stuff, Herbalife does everything for you. We do the inventory. We keep involved in your accounting. We take care of your organization. I mean, all the things that are normally done with a business, you don't have to do. You get your distributor kit for here in America for $65, $70, and you got a business in a box that can make you a fortune. What an incredible idea. A business in a box that can make you a fortune. Okay? Unbelievable. There's nothing else like it, okay? And you get started, and you can right away make 25% on the product, and that may not sound like a whole lot, but most of our people, when they get onto the product, you know, they start with $100 worth of product. So every time you get someone onto the product, you're putting $25 in your pocket. And then all you got to do to be a supervisor is to do $4,000 worth of business. You can do all that yourself by getting 40 people onto the product. Or if you want to, you can get 10 people on the product, invite 3 other people onto the product. They get 10 people, okay? And that's automatically $4,000 worth of business. And how does it work? It works so quick and so simple, it's mind-boggling. So you can do it just as fast as you want to. The more people you talk to, more people you get on the products, faster it is, the more money that you make. Now, the great thing is, when you're at 50%, okay, you can get someone else in the business. Let's say this is you, okay? And when you invite someone else in the business, when they become a supervisor, Okay, and the great thing is this supervisor can be in any one of the 33 countries that we do business all over the world, okay, and you get paid on them. You get 5% on what that person does forever. Forever. And then when this guy here, when they invite someone into the business, we call this your second line person. This is you right here. This is them. You get 5% on them forever, even though you didn't get them in the business. And then when this person gets someone in the business, you know, this guy could be from like California, and this person could be from like Mexico, and this person could be from like Spain, okay? And you get royalties on these guys forever, okay? And this is what we call your royalty override check, okay? And once that deal gets to $1,000, okay, you get a 2% bonus on everybody in their downline, okay? No matter where it goes. Now that is incredible, because the average person that's getting these $1,000 checks from Herbalife, they got a 2% bonus that's running a low of $500 up to $20,000 because it goes down on everybody. So watch how this works. All you, we call the people that are on these $1,000 checks, they're on our prestigious global expansion team. When this check right here gets to $4,000, okay, the company steps in and gives you a 4% check on everybody that goes down the line, okay? And what's awesome about this check here is that all of our millionaire team members on their bonus check, they're getting $4,000 over here, but the average person in Herbalife around the world at Millionaire Team is getting these bonus checks from $2,000 extra to $65,000 last month in bonus money, okay? That's how awesome it is. See how this works? It's just awesome, okay? Now, watch this. When this royalty override check gets to $10,000 a month, then the company steps in and gives you 6% on everybody all the way down, no matter where it is, and all over the world in the 33 countries we're doing business.
Good evening. My name is Amartat Cohen, and I used to be a filmmaker making documentary films. It's a great profession, but you make no money at it. And I made a change when I had my fourth child. I mean, when my wife had the child. And I'm very, very proud of what the company has done for me and Mark and the products. Last month I took my daughter, who's looking at colleges. We looked at Boston College, we looked at Yale, we looked at Williams College. And I looked at the amount of money that it costs to send a child to college. Mark, you should listen to this, but no problem. Everyone else should listen to it. It's $30,000 a year now to send a child to college in a good college in the United States. And I went back and I looked at the fund that I had put into the bank for my daughter with my Herbalife income, and there was $130,000 in her college fund already. So I said to her, don't even worry about scholarships. The company Herbalife has paid for your college. Last month I made over $56,000. Thank you, Mark.
Hi, my name is Blake Morgan from Vancouver, Canada. And I got started with Herbalife when I was 17 years old. The lifestyle this company has given me is incredible. Like Ben was saying about basically the cars you can drive with this thing, I went out and bought a new Lamborghini Diablo. And by the time I was, when I was 19, I got my income. My first 3 months, I made $19,000. By the time I was 21, I got my income to $100,000 a month. Just before I came here, I needed a beater because I can't drive a Diablo all the time, so I went out and bought a new 993 Porsche, and getting that delivered next month. I got kicked out of school, grade 9, so if I can do this, anybody can. Now I make over $1 million a year, and it's a simple business.
For those of you I haven't met, my name is Jerry Satanovich, and I'm very, very excited to be here this evening. Prior to getting involved with Herbalife, my background, I'm a grocery checker and a school teacher. Even working 2 jobs, I couldn't even afford, a home or a decent lifestyle. And when I met Herbalife for the very first time, which was 17 years ago, I met Mark Hughes, and he told me things that nobody ever told me before. And those of you who are here for the first time, I want you to listen real carefully. And he said, for things to change, I had to change. And for things to get better in my life, I had to get better in my life. And I had to learn skills that were going to become valuable to the marketplace. And what you learn in this business is pretty remarkable. If you wonder how we make so much money, it's real simple. When you help people, actually help save lives and help people increase their health, and they tell a lot of other people, at the same time with the economic climate that's going on worldwide, and give people career opportunities, there's an incredible amount of value to the marketplace. And Mark Hughes told me that if I wanted to earn a lot of money, I had to learn skills that were going to become valuable to the marketplace. And he told me how to become a rich person, I don't care what kind of background you have, all you have to do is learn the skills. And when you're educated in the area of your life, you can do well. So he told me if I come to a training like you're going to learn tomorrow, you're going to learn sponsoring, how to duplicate yourself through other people, how to get many, many people involved in the company, and that's how you get rich. It's a very simple concept. And what the beautiful thing about this business is you get trained all over the world. I have business all over the world, and I don't have to be there. I could be asleep here in America, and my business in Australia is making me money. Very, very smart way to work. And what I love about this business, I was always attracted to residual income. And, a lot of the people you have met here tonight, maybe they only want to earn $20,000 a month. And that's a very nice lifestyle. And other people want a lifestyle of $1 million a year. And it doesn't matter, because the beautiful thing that Mark had shared with you earlier is you earn this money forever. I could retire right now and not do one more day of work and earn millions of dollars every single year. And, I don't know where you can go today where a company will take you from wherever you are and share with you exactly how to do that. And at tomorrow's training, if you really listen to what I say and you really, really do it, you're going to be well on your way. You yourself, you've learned today that you can come back tomorrow and get trained by the leaders in the company, by Mark Hughes. You can learn how to make, probably $100,000 your first year in this business. If you really want to make it profitable, bring as many people as you can, because this doesn't happen, but, once in a lifetime. I don't believe it does. And I promise you what I'm saying is absolutely true. Duplicate yourself through other people and you'll get rich. Thank you.
If you're down here for the first time tonight, we hope you've had a great time. Thank you very much. May God bless everybody. All right, Herbalife.